Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About Tomorrow, where we discuss everything and anything. We are your hosts, David and
David, obviously. So today, let's talk about the power of positivity. It's actually that quality of having a positive attitude as a worldview. In the past, the likes of W. Clement Stones and Napoleon Hill were pioneers of positive mental attitude. Today, there is a whole global industry of positivity vendors. But have we all bought our shares?
baseline question.
Okay, just go.
Are you a positive person? But before we go on to that, let's also welcome our guests. So, Imole,
Hi.
it's nice to have you on the show
Welcome,
today.
welcome. You and your beautiful smile. And obviously, we have Mr. Adako.
Unshakable Mr.
Thank you for joining
David
us.
and David Incorporated.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
So, Lights, tell us about the power of positivity.
Okay. Where do I start from?
Wait, before you even tell us about the power, positivity,
What is positivity? No,
when you hear the
what is
word,
positivity?
what comes to mind?
It's being optimistic about something,
Optimistic.
about
Okay.
something. Even at the face of, it cannot be possible, but then you just have the spirit of, I can do it.
Hmm.
Let me give it a try. But anyways, the power of positivity is when, to me, I don't know if it is generally accepted by everybody, but then to me, it is when you actually change your mindset and the way your perspective about life generally.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
When everything about you is about not giving up, grinding no matter what comes your way,
Steady grounding.
standing up for yourself,
100.
striving to get there, even when people think it is not possible or you cannot do it. But then just have this spirit of
Don't get
Yes.
did
it.
I do it or I do it. Like to some of us, like I tell my friends, like to some of us, success is not it is not an option. You don't get it. It is not an option for us to make it.
And we have no
We
choice.
must-
We have no choice.
we
but to
have-
make it.
You make it.
We just have to.
I guess.
Okay.
So, Mr. Labako, give us a fake power positivity.
Positivity.
Mm.
It's a deep one, actually.
We
Very,
know,
very.
with you, what is not deep.
It's
Let's have it.
not too shallow.
Honest, I mean, I like deep things, actually. It's a deep thing. So I think we can understand what positivity is. It's about an inner motivation, an inner drive to see things from a brighter point of view, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
Even when
No matter,
everything's
yes, even when everything is dark, whether things are going well or not going well, so positivity is choice. You have a choice. Yes, you have a choice, and that's it's debatable.
Very much so.
It's debatable, but I can tell you that the power of choice is one of the oldest powers in the world. It has survived centuries. It has survived generations. The power of choice goes back to a time immemorial. So, such an old, if man has that power, I think it is the power that supersedes all other powers. Do you know that even in our religions, from Christianity to Islam and so on, somehow, to become a member of any of these groups,
You have to choose.
you have to choose to be there. So, choice presages almost everything we do in life.
Obviously.
You have the power to decide to be positive. Do you have the power? Yes, you do. So it is an inner drive to decide that no matter what is around you, you can make yourself an oasis of brightness, of hope. It's saying yes to what is good all the time. So even if something was thrown at you, by the time it lands on you, it is transformed into the way you want it to
Get it.
be.
Transcribe is the
Wait. This is sounding like a lot of. Permit me to use the word cotton candy stuff. it is. When life go through you something, where you go look and yourself go no say positive. Wait one side first. Reality things. Let's discuss. So in the face of really troubling things, how do you just?
So
You can't just say you'll be positive.
So in your intro, so I have done a bit of research or digging into people who have lived before us. You know what I mean? The likes of Clement Stones that you quoted in the introduction,
Yes.
Napoleon Hill and Co. I've read their stories. I think that industry goes way back to, I think it was Napoleon Hill who pioneered this whole thing. Then W. Clement Stones came along, Og Mandino came along, Earl Nightingale came along, the man that died 2 years ago or so, the Canadian American guy, now he has passed. But they all, I've read their stories. You can be positive, but you don't know. Let me give an example. Og Mandino was a soldier in World War II, I think. Then after the war, he was so poor and wretched, he wanted to die, to take his life. He bought a gun and couldn't summon the will to shoot himself.
Okay.
Dying is hard.
You know what I
Do
mean?
you get?
Or the person goes to the bush to tie himself up and sees a cobra.
You go run.
No, why? I thought you want to die.
Instinctive instinct is to
You run
survive.
away. So it means that, you see, we no matter what we feel, maybe we don't have enough power to say yes to yes. But the point is that our judgment to be able to know right from wrong does not ever leave us. That's what it means. So where we go is now up to whether we can actually go there or not. So for me, personally, I came to at my age, and where I am and where I want to be, have seen a little bit of things. I've seen a little bit of it. And like everybody would say, this is not where I thought I would be by now. Those pressures, when they come, for me right now, those things don't have any hold on me anymore.
Of course.
Like, I don't, if I say it in my language, I can't translate it in English, but it's like saying, he is never offended, he is never bitter. And that, yes, I
Just neutral.
yes, no, not neutral, positive,
Okay.
happy, excited. If I say,
So what you are saying now is that for you personally, that's what you've worked on to be your default response to life.
yes, and let me say this. I say it with a lot of joy
Okay.
that I can't be depressed.
That's a very categorical statement.
Yes, I say it with all the boldness I can command. That
I will be there, you're coming.
not.
Is it about saying, can you
You can.
prophesy
You are-
that into your
you
life?
should.
Now,
I
is
can't
it
be
That
depressed.
I
should.
cannot be moody, I cannot be depressed. I say it with every sense. You see, hold on.
Sorry, please.
Light.
Let me say something.
Yes.
I love that. I don't want to say prophecy, but then
Cannot
it's
is
a very strong one. But you want to say you don't have any moment or any minute that you sit back at in the far corner of your room and actually like reflect on something.
Let me tell you.
Feel a little bit bad or
I
sad.
can
Is
answer
that even possible?
I can answer it.
Alright.
Where we are today in the world, you don't need to be in your room to feel sad.
Of course.
You can be on a
No, you might
bus.
want to be strong and you don't want to
No.
show your pains outside. It happens.
So you're seeing a human being. You're seeing the least part of me communicating with you right now,
Okay.
right? But my mouth and my hand are not who I am.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So the real me you can't see.
yes.
Of course.
So I'm not speaking from the man within the room. I'm speaking from a deeper.
What constitutes your
Yes.
person?
My-
Why I feel I know where she's coming from, in that we know the game of life. I have I have seen people, that are very bright and happy, and not like they don't have their ups and downs, go through some stuff in life that literally break.
Okay, so ever since I made the decision, or I caught the revelation. Some of you know that now. Yes.
Okay. Oh, I
Yes.
think I understand.
I have had things thrown at me.
Mm.
The line is simple. In patience, possess ye your souls. In patience, possess ye your souls. One thing I've realized is that you can't be told what to do, what you don't have the power to do. And you cannot drag the giver of the instruction to the level of your own weakness. You must rise to the point where, so what you do is, why am I not feeling the power to do what I am told I can do?
You don't question the instructions.
You don't.
You question your ability,
The ability
to respond.
yes,
to
and so you must find a way to catapult yourself
to that place.
from where from the flesh and blood you are to a higher plane, I can assure you that for as long as you are in that space, right, you look down on what is going on elsewhere, and because it will never get to you. Now, ever since the day I made that decision in my mind, I have had things thrown at me, right, left, center. Even me, to be honest with you, I am surprised. I am surprised that I'm not, you know the way they say carry your face or something, that I'm not offended, that I'm not angry, that I'm not bitter. You know, there's a very deep state to be in. Now, this is perhaps this is a little bit outside of the positivity vending that we see with motivational speakers, because even they have things they deal with in their previous, okay? The PMS that the likes of W. Clement Stones pioneered, I'll explain it. Clement Stones was an illiterate. He didn't go to school. He was a young boy in the neighborhood. His mother, I think, had a restaurant. He would go in the morning, he would go and take newspapers and sell. So what he did was, when he takes the newspapers for the day, he will listen to what other vendors are saying.
Oh, he couldn't even
yes,
do that, right?
Yes. So he will cram, he will just mug up what he had them saying and start repeating it.
Okay.
He didn't know which was which. He repeated, he had what they called a positive mental attitude. So he continued to cram and, cram, chew and pour, like they say, chew and pour, until daily he began to finish selling all his own papers. Maybe even those who knew how to read and were unable to sell, but he would sell all his own papers. That went on for he just kept it alive. Long story short, a time came when Clement Stones had enough money to sponsor an American president, to become president. What did he want in return? Ambassadorship to the UK, and he got it. So they were alarmed. They said, how did somebody like this man that's out of the political system clinch the most important ambassadorial appointment in America? It was because of him that they now started putting campaign funding ceilings. You know, when they say you can't donate, so it was because of Clement Stones. That was how his own positive mental, his own outlook on life took him. And this man and I, if you put us on the same table, we are probably manifesting something similar from two different sources.
Yes.
You got what I mean? So yes. Now, if look, anything one person can do on this table, it is a judgment or it's a verdict on the others. So if one can do, why can't you also do? My own thing would be, I mean, if you went to libraries and bookshops, there are so many books. 10 steps to doing this.
Yes.
How to stay positive.
4 keys to.
It's fine.
In as much as I would love to actually believe that everything you said is.
Yeah.
You don't have days and time you are not down. How is that possible?
Like you don't question his existence. It doesn't question his existence.
See, I choose my pain too. Like I choose what gets to me. If I don't want to react, I will not react. You get it? But
there's sometimes when you go back and
you don't understand.
Yeah, but even that one of saying
can be like
no. So if even that point of saying I react to what I want to react to and I not react to what I mean, that's not necessarily being positive. So you are hot, right? But you're choosing not to express that hurt. Hold on. So
sorry. You feel like this for many years. This decision, like, has been. Are you him? Are you him?
Okay.
No, you don't.
I
understand where you are going.
You don't understand.
But it is now your choice to later go on and
what?
Bring out the negative you've been. You are still negative at that point.
No, it's not about being negative. This is just life.
Okay, I guess show you. Let's coin it like this. Where do we draw the line between being very positive and just being outrightly delusional?
Good, right?
I love that question, David.
It's the truth.
I love that question.
No, so I can tell myself what I want has not come, but it doesn't change who I am. Those are realities. What I want hasn't come. This I'd rather not be here, but having not gotten where I want to be doesn't necessarily make me any less. Doesn't make me unhappy. Doesn't make me sad. Doesn't make me
How?
Well,
I'm imagining someone putting effort in a particular direction,
Have you heard of
so
the word
much so investing
gratitude?
themselves and everything, and what they looked forward to didn't come. for a minute or two, you should be under the table sobbing. I think is it not healthy?
David, have you
Is
heard
it
about
healthy?
the word gratitude?
Being grateful, yeah.
Yes, that you just look back at yourself and think of where you're coming from, where you are presently, and just speak the few things that you were able to achieve at that point, and just be grateful.
To
Even
who?
when to God,
Okay.
even when things are not working.
Yeah, okay. That one in itself is not positive. That one is just counting.
It is part of it.
You look back and just pick this. Just
Even
to,
when things are not
you know,
working,
be
you just
glad
pick
and
the
everything.
few things in your life.
The reason I said this is, Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou, she was an American poet. I think she's passed on now.
Yes,
She read a poem for Bill Clinton's inauguration. She was somewhat of a mentor to Oprah Winfrey.
Yes.
So
yes.
there was a day Oprah was going through some emotional challenges, whatever. Maybe she was in the toilet or somewhere, and she was on the phone to Maya. And Maya kept yelling at her, give thanks, give thanks. Give thanks. And Oprah said after she had done the thank you. I don't know to who, but she said thank you. She sort of got relieved.
Felt better.
Yeah, well, because I'm Christian, I'm religious, so I've seen people teach all kinds of things. I mean, I'm fairly exposed. I told you about motivation, coaching, and all of these things. It's an area
obvious.
I'm highly invested in. So,
obvious.
So they may just tell you that even if it's that it must not be to the Christian God, and just give thanks. I don't know, to the universe or something. That is not my own area. If it works for some, it's fine, but that's not my own area. Okay, but I can look, even for me saying it. Do you know the man that said, I am a wonder unto many, and I'm a wonder to myself? Okay. I wasn't always like this.
Okay.
I wasn't born this way.
I get what
you are. You ask me for how long I wasn't always like this.
It's not the natural reaction.
It is not natural. There was a man who said, well, even if this and this doesn't happen, let it just be so.
Yeah,
that's resignation.
Yes.
Which is a sort of which follows depression. Okay.
It precedes.
Yes. No. I think when depression sets in and it speaks as resignation sometimes.
Yes.
If it comes because already you are down.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But I'm saying that. Yes. But I'm saying that even for me, it's a wonder to my mind that I'm in a state I cannot.
Anything negative pushed to you.
It doesn't bounce. It doesn't sit.
So
because impatience.
Because of time,
yes.
Mr. Cyril, I want to put you on the spot. Please. Just for a little bit. We have to wrap up this up. You say you're coming from a place of being a religious person, a Christian.
Yes.
What is the ideal stature of a Christian emotionally to certain life challenges? Because that's where the discussion of positivity stems from.
Okay. So let's say even Jesus said, mourn with those that mourn.
Yeah.
And celebrate.
I didn't remember that scripture.
No. We are human beings. Okay. Mourn with those that mourn. So it's again about attitude. All right.
Okay.
Do not be don't lose sympathy for those or empathy for those who are going to identify with them.
Yes.
Be in their state.
That's what he says.
Yes, But you know that even for us Christians, we don't mourn like people who are naive. Those who pass on as brethren have only slept in the Lord. You meet them again. So you don't mourn aimlessly. Like all hope is gone.
Okay.
So that's
that puts it in perspective.
That's one. Then number two, I wanted to bring another text which I can't remember now. If I sort of left my mind. But you are saying your question was
the ideal emotional stature of faith-based Christian.
Well, so the other thing I wanted to quote, Paul said, in whatever circumstance you find yourself, what did he say we should be? Give thanks. For this is the will of God. So anywhere you are, the first thing you do is to give thanks in any state you are. You know why? Some things give me strength, and no more strength. Anywhere I read and see God saying He is the God of the whole.
I am.
Believe me, that even the carpet of your sitting room can become something that you could become. What could hold more value than an entire diamond mine, for example, if that's what he wants to do. So I'm not hopeless. Like I'm not in darkness, okay, I just know that I'm in a very good place. In fact, that I'm in the best place that I can be at that given time. And that gives me a lot of the stature of a Christian when he's going through whatever he's going through. As far as he knows that God is with him there. You know,
understanding is what you're saying.
Yes, that's
the place of
but frankly speaking, I don't go from a little happy, a little sad. That's what I'm talking about.
Perpetually.
I'm stable.
Stay on the train.
I'm happy.
Okay.
Glory.
Okay. I think we can wrap up on that.
Well, so that's all today on Let's Talk About Tomorrow. Please, if you have anything you'd like to say, drop it in the comment section. And subscribe and follow us across all social media at Enterprise TV 7.
Yeah.
That's all for today.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye for now.
Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.